Do we need the microphone? We'll do it with the microphone. Someone said to me, you know, I can understand why people are occupying in New York, and I can understand, you know, things in America are pretty tough. I can understand Europe, where things are also fairly tough, but, you know, here in Australia it has different. But it seems to me we have our own 1% in Australia, and we have our own 99%. And to say that the people here don't have the right or the logic of participating in this movement just because we might have the extent of the crisis that's occurring internationally here yet seems to me fairly silly. Fairly wrong. And I want to do a song together here about speaking of the 99%. This is a song by a band called the Rugby Band that I'm going to ask you to join me with shortly. And the sad part of this story is that the man who wrote this song, one of that 99% actually died as a fairly young man, and it's an indictment of this country that Aboriginal people in this country died so many years earlier than other people. And I think the thing about there not being a 99% is that there are many people in this country who are disenfranchised, who are alienated, and who have as much to be angry about as the people who are losing their jobs and their houses anywhere else in the world. So this is black fellow, white fellow. This is the way it works. I've got 2 verses for you, and then there's a bit at the end where I'm going to ask you to join in with either clapping or singing. And I think it's a good song because I think it does encapsulate a lot of what we're trying to say here, because it's about people coming together and recognising that there are so many things that unite us other than the differences they use to divide us. And it's time for us to stand up and be counted because we have a world to win and a world to change. So I'll do a couple of verses and then maybe we could do a little bit of practice on this. It's fairly simple. That's your bit. That's the bit we do together. And this is how it goes. Black fella, white fella, it doesn't matter what your color. All the people are different, different lives. that big. Now, there's a thing about singing is that releases certain chemicals in your brain. But for it to make it to your feet, you actually have to stand up. So I'm going to ask you to stand up and sing this with me. Let's send our message to the other occupiers around Australia and around the world. Stand up! Stand up and be counted! Stand up! Stand up and be counted! Stand up and be counted! Stand up! Stand up and be counted! Stand up! Stand up and be counted! Stand up! Stand up and be counted! Once more. Stand up! Stand up and be counted! Stand up! Stand up and be counted! Stand up! Good one, Bill.